Hey guys, good afternoon. I know this may be somewhat of a surprise for you. Shouldn't you be at work? You may say it's 2 o'clock. Why, yes, I should be at work, but today has been a most unusual day indeed. So, this weekend was a really busy weekend. The Christmas concert at church went well. I sang, it went fine. I won't be doing it again anytime soon, maybe next Christmas, we'll see. But it's been a lot of late nights and early mornings. So last night we got to bed about midnight because we were at some friend's house celebrating Christmas Hanukkah. We give them Hanukkah gifts and they give us Christmas gifts. It's fun. And they also had a couple things left for my birthday, so I opened that up. It was back in November, last part of November. But we got home late after watching the Survivor finale. Did you watch it? Are you big Survivor fans? I am not a big Survivor fan. Like if I didn't watch it, I wouldn't miss it. But Sean loves Survivor, and so he gets me wrapped up in it. And then I always get caught up in it, like maybe mid-season, and I don't really care if I ever catch the episodes or not. But last night was the finale, and a good finale it was. So we watched that and got home about midnight. Got up at 6:15. 6 hours of sleep. That doesn't equate for much. For me anyway, I like 8 hours, but 6 hours of sleep, and got on the bus at 7:30 and got to work at 8 o'clock, and my other coworker was there, and we couldn't log on to our computers at all. It was like we didn't even exist. We would try, and we get a message saying something like unauthorized user. She was scared that we did something wrong. I knew we didn't do anything wrong. It was just a little. It shouldn't have happened. So I tried to call my manager for the company I work for, and she didn't know what was going on. And we tried to call our Microsoft manager, and he wasn't quite sure what was going on. And so we were there about 8 o'clock. I got there about 8:05, and then about 9:15 he arrived. And of course, during that time, we have our phones. We're checking email on phones, not work email because we can't even get onto the work email from our phones. So just chatting, doing whatever. And I think a bubble light just burnt out. I heard a pop. And you get new ones anyway this year after Christmas sale. But anyway, so he came in, and come to find out, Friday or sometime this weekend, he got in there and changed because we have two managers. And so he changed the person that we used to report to back to him, and then changed permissions, and he kind of messed up and wiped us out of the system completely. So we're not even in the Microsoft system, not even in the global address book. So we couldn't work today. We're getting paid for today. It's going to probably take a couple days for it to get fixed, for us to even get on the computers. By that time it's Christmas, and I won't be there for Christmas, so we probably won't have to go to work tomorrow, which is kind of cool. So it was just kind of like an extra bonus. My other coworker was, we should stay, we should, try to, in case they need something. I'm like, I'm going home. So I convinced her to go home with me. And so we left there about 11 o'clock, 11:30. Sean calls me and says, Craig, you left the keys in the apartment. So I didn't have my set of keys, so I was locked out. So I got here to the building, waited for about 15 minutes, hoping somebody would come out. Because we have like we have like 4 different entrances on the sides and front and back, and our apartment building takes up like a whole block. So I was just kind of doing loops, decided I wasn't going to wait, so I went to the gym for a little bit, came back, got back about 1 o'clock, and still I couldn't find anybody, and our buzzer system doesn't work, so I couldn't buzz anybody. There's a buzzer system on the other side, but because our apartment building is made up of like 3 separate buildings that are put together. In order to go from building A to building B to building C, you have to have your key to get between the 2 buildings, even though it's one big building anyway. So I waited around, played games on my phone, checked Facebook, did that kind of stuff for about 45 minutes. And finally I was like, good grief. So I tried to buzz people, nobody answered. Went to the other side, tried to buzz people, nobody answered because it's in the middle of the day and people are working. Went to the other side and tried to buzz people, and finally found somebody. He's like, hello. And I said, hey, I'm in 405. I left my keys. Can you buzz me up? Yeah. So he buzzed me up, and I came up, and here I am. So It's been one of those days, but in a good way. In a good way. So I think I'm gonna start cleaning because my sister is coming in town tomorrow evening. I'm very excited. She's been spending Christmases with us the past 3 years. It's always so much fun to have her here. So I've got laundry to do. I've got to clean. I was gonna do it all tonight, but since I'm here early, I might as well do it now. And then tomorrow, I can probably sleep in and then just hang out. So that was my day so far. It seemed like there was something else I was going to say. Oh. So, Barb and Beth, I got your Christmas cards. And I don't know if you can see, they're up there. Um, but, so thank you very much. I'm not going to take them down because I already have them tacked up there. But thank you again. I appreciate it. I love Christmas cards. So, thank you. Is there anything else? I don't think so. I think that'll do for now. So I hope everybody's having a great week. You have a great week coming up. Don't get too crazy. One other thing. I keep forgetting. So I'm working on my New Year's resolutions, and I think I have a really good one this year. Last year, I think another bubble light just popped out. I've had them for like 6 years, so you think they're probably going. But last year, one of my resolutions was that whenever Sean would ask me for help for something or ask me to do something for him, like, can you take this to the kitchen or can you get me a glass of water, I wouldn't say, no, can you do it? I would just do it. So I was actually pretty good throughout the year. This year I found a doozy, and it's going to take a lot of work, but I think it'll be worth it. So think of I don't know, do you guys make New Year's resolutions? I don't really call them resolutions. I try to think of them as self-improvements. But something that'll really make a difference. Not like, I want to lose 10 pounds or I want to do this, but something that'll make a difference not only for me but for other people. So I think I found out something. So at the beginning of the year, I'll let you in on it. But I think that's it. That's it. It's 7 minutes, and this is probably one of the longest ones I've done. So have a great day, and I will talk to all of you later. Okay, guys. Bye.